It was amazing. I had so much fun talking to everyone. So, thank you. Thank you. Thank you to everyone that popped in, that vibed with me. And I hope that that topic was helpful. So, just a recap yesterday, I talked about burnout and shared pretty much the signs that I experienced when I was going through burnout, because I absolutely did not know it was burnout when I was going through it. And I wanted to come on today and share a little bit more because it is a pretty big topic. So, today I am sharing the three things that actually helped me to recover from burnout. So, if you missed yesterday when this live's done, definitely pop over to that and watch it if burnout is something that you are struggling with and you are looking for support understanding it. And maybe if you're just feeling super exhausted, you're not sure if you're burned out, that will help you have a better understanding. But for today, we're going to talk about the three things that I did. So, typically in my day to day life, I'm someone who typically meditates. I like to meditate. I try to stay active. I really like dancing. So I try to do that. But sometimes life is just busy. You have a lot going on. You can't always do these things. I typically do try to get rest. um, I would say probably during that time when I was going through burnout, I was probably getting maybe like 6 to 7 hours of sleep on a nightly. So I was definitely getting some sleep. Now, eating as well, I feel like I was eating pretty healthy as well, health wise. So that was stuff that I was already doing. That was actually good. That I feel like is probably why I didn't end up in like such a terrible state of burnout that it was overwhelming or difficult to recover from. So I did make a couple little notes. So, first thing that I had to do is I had to take a break. So, this was not even intentional. I didn't intentionally set out to take a break. It's something that literally just happened. I ended up taking a break from socials, which really helps because one thing that I noticed when I was going through burnout, especially Instagram, started to feel super, super, super loud. And there was a gentleman I came across on YouTube last night, actually, and he talks about this whole nervous system thing with Instagram and how he took 2.5 years off of Instagram and all this stuff. So, anyways, I'm not going to get into what he said. I'm going to link his video in the description and you can check that out. I'll probably do it tomorrow. So if it's not there today, check back for it tomorrow. But I really resonated with that because listen to me, when I tell you Instagram got hella loud, I had to take a break from Instagram. So I stopped posting on Instagram was the first thing that I did. Next thing I did, I took a break from my business. I took a break from my business, which was hard for me to do and a little sad. It just worked out. The time when it worked out where I think I kindly felt at ease, I was running a membership program and one of the members that I had was about to go on mat leave, and the other members that were in there weren't really active. So it kind of gave me permission in that time to feel like, okay, I can take a break from this. Um, and I just took a break from that and try to really just focus on myself in the sense of trying to get more rest, trying to reconnect with things that really lit me up. So I try to start being more active, dancing, things like that. I'm listening to more music and writing music. So I just allowed myself an opportunity to just reconnect to my creativity. The next thing that I'm going to recommend, number two, that I did that really helped for me is to change your environment. If you can change your environment when you are experiencing burnout, it is so helpful because a lot of times we get overwhelmed and we get burnt out. Hey, I'm here chilling, vibing, enjoying the nice weather, and talking about burnout and some of the things that really helped me to recover from burnout. so, the first thing I mentioned was actually taking a break. And the second point that I'm talking about right now when it comes to burnout is new environments, try new things. Hi, Taylor. trying new things, okay? Or s- not try new things, sorry, new environments, right? So new environments often open up an opportunity to try new things. And when you're going through burnout, having a new environment is so important, right? So if you're just tuning in, just to give you a quick recap, I did a live yesterday and I talked about how I was experiencing burnout and I didn't realize I was going through burnout. And that live cut a little bit short. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Hi, Alana. So I decided today I wanted to do a part two to that live and come on and just share with you some of the things that I experienced while going through burnout in the sense of how I recovered from that state of like perpetual exhaustion. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. You guys are so sweet. So, the first thing I shared is to take a break. The second thing is to go into a new environment, try new things, right? So, for me, the environment that I was in, I was always, literally always at home, always at home. But around the time that I was experiencing burnout, I ended up traveling, okay? I decided I hadn't seen my mom, so I wanted to visit her. I was living in Alberta and she was living in Ontario, so I'm in Canada. Hi, Jenna. So I decided I would go ahead and, I'm going to visit my mom. But around the same time, I decided that I'm also going to move. So I was packing to go visit my mom, but I was also packing to move. And I didn't find a place to move yet because I was planning on moving to BC. And what ended up happening is I just had to put all my stuff in storage. So I'm moving out of my place. And at the same time, I was trying to go visit my mom. And let me tell you, I do not recommend, especially when you're already feeling kind of burnt out, to move and travel at the same time. It is exhausting. It is very exhausting. So I do not recommend. It's not an experience I would recommend to anybody. But what was beautiful about that experience is that I was able to be in a new environment. And that new environment was everything for me because I was out of my same four walls that I was seeing all the time. And I was out of the city that I had been born and raised in. And I was able to go and see someone that like really, really means everything to me. Is it Vasil? Hi, Vasil. So I am from Canada. So having a new environment when you're burnt out is so important. It just makes you feel expansive in a sense because instead of you being overwhelmed with all your life situations that you're having to deal with every single day, you now have a new opportunity to experience something different. Where are you from, Brazil? If you guys, yeah, drop where you guys are from in the comments. I'd love to know where all of you guys are from as well. So, yeah, new environment. So, I was in Ontario visiting my mom, and it was so different. And I was only supposed to be there for a short visit, but that visit ended up being forever, perpetual, because I'm actually still in Ontario. I ended up relocating to Ontario. Oh, hi, Astra. You're in Ottawa. I was in Ottawa in October. It's nice. I liked it. There's a sushi spot out there that was so good. I need to find it. I need to get the name of it because I absolutely have to go back. It was so fun. I am going to be going back to Ottawa again this fall. So I cannot wait. Ottawa's awesome. So yeah, I am in Ontario. This is where I live currently. And I still have so much to explore from someone that's from Alberta. Moving from Alberta to Ontario, it's so different in so many ways, just how everything functions out here, but I feel more settled now after however many years it's been. But I think it's been about 3 years now that I've been in Ontario. So I'm still discovering Ontario and learning Ontario, and it's been great, and I love it here. So I absolutely love the fact that there's beaches because we don't have beaches in Alberta. We have like one beach. It's called Alberta Beach, and it's so small. So being in Ontario, there's so many different beaches. There's just like so much going on. I almost forget how close I live to Toronto. So I don't really go to Toronto as often as I should because before going to Toronto was a trek, 4 hour plane ride, but now it's not that far yet. For whatever reason, I never go. All right, so just recapping, helping burnout, what helped me. Number one was taking a break. Number two was a new environment. And also within new environments, you're trying new things. Like I mentioned, being in a new province, just connecting with new people and just going out, being places that I've never been before, meeting new friends, which was great. And then the third thing that really helped me to recover from burnout was really just having support. So for me, I do have some beautiful people in my circle that I'm able to connect to and talk to. And that is amazing. Obviously, I was visiting my mom, and me and my mom are super close. So that was great. Having that support, to have somebody in your corner to encourage you and to just, you know, be there for you. So I ended up not having, like, obviously, staying with my mom when I first got here. I didn't have to worry about cooking. I didn't have to worry about anything. I literally, like, when I got to Ontario, I think I slept for like 2 days straight. I was so tired. I didn't even realize how exhausted I was. So having support is so important. And if you do not have a close circle of people in your corner that you can depend on for support, I highly recommend that you look into support groups or find different types of groups that are geared to interests that you have. So, for example, Meetup or Eventbrite, things like that. So you can get connected with other people that you can get to know and that can really support you. And if you want to take it even a step further, therapy is fantastic, fantastic for support. So if you are someone that has been experiencing burnout, you don't know how to manage it, you've been having trouble managing it, maybe you don't even know that you're going through burnout, those are the things that I would recommend. Those are the things that helped me. And yeah, I hope that this was helpful. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. I think I'm probably going to go live again. So far, it's a trend. I might make June my go live every day vibe. We'll see. We're going to try it out. This is a new way of creating content. If you saw my first live, my Hey June or Hello June or Happy June, I don't remember what I named it right now. Um, you would have seen that I shared a little bit about my content strategy right now. And I really want to try out some of these features on here. So I'm not going to do that now, but I'm looking forward to just trying out all these different features. I think there's something about a Q&A. Oh, there's puzzles. Oh, I can stream games. What? This is fun stuff. And then also I want to do like more interactive lives as well, where we can just vibe, we can chat, talk about the different topics that you guys want to talk about, as well as just share stuff that I'm interested in, that I'm working on. Yesterday, when I was live, I got some really good ideas from everybody that was on here, and I really enjoyed myself. It was a really great time. And yeah, I just wanted to pop back in and finish that topic about burnt out, about being burnt out and different ways that you can recover from it. So, anyways, I hope it was helpful. If you found this helpful, definitely go ahead, drop a like. If you're experiencing burnout, let me know. If the things that I mentioned you find helpful, let me know. I want to connect with you guys and learn more about how I can help and what type of content you'd like to see. So, thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next time. Peace.